Good evening and welcome to the final portion of our concert. What you see before you is the 2016-2017 Honors Band from North Richland Middle School. These kids have done an impressive amount of work in a very short amount of time. I think you'll be very impressed with how far they've come, parents, from their October concert till today. The music that they're playing, two of the pieces were written for high school groups, including this first piece that we'll play for you tonight called Ukrainian Bell Carol. So, sixth grade parents, like I said earlier today, it's kind of a special thing, this concert, that your kids get to see kids that are only about a year or two older than you. And this year, Honors Band is actually almost half and half 7th and 8th graders. And so it's a very unique circumstance that those kids, half of them have only played their instruments for a year. That's kind of impressive. So give them another round of applause. The next piece we're going to play is it's basically just a song. It's What Child Is This? Is what it's based on, and it features a couple soloists throughout the ensemble and takes an extreme amount of maturity for these kids to play this early in the year. And we added up the number of rehearsals, because I throw music at them like crazy. And we added up the number of rehearsals that we've actually put this together with. And I think as a band, we've rehearsed this 4 times. So I think you'll be very impressed with the level of maturity that these kids have accomplished in a very short amount of time. So this is Old English Carol, and it's based on What Child Is This? parents, we could not do this job without the awesome job that you do at home with your students. They're an absolute privilege to teach every single day. I did promise my kids that my mom is actually here tonight. So, Mom, where are you? Stand up. Where are you? Miss Shaw, as she is known, not Miss Lewis, Miss Shaw. She has been to almost every concert of mine since I was a winter concert 6th grader. So she is very special, and another round of applause for her. It's quite a special thing. The amount of work that you allow your students to do for us. And like I said, these kids have done incredible things. There are 28 of these students who tomorrow, we couldn't take the whole band, because if I took the whole band, like half the school would be gone, so I can't do that. But I had to take a small group, and we're going on a 5th grade tour, and there are 28 students who learned 6 additional pieces on top of these to perform at that. So a round of applause for those students. Again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart, from Mrs. Serrano and I, for sharing your children with us. They're just absolutely incredible, and they make my job really easy. So this last piece we're going to play is called Fantasy on a Burgundian Carol, which sounds really fancy, and it's not. It's based on the carol Patapan, and you'll recognize it as soon as the flutes start to play it at the beginning. So this is our last piece, Fantasy on a Burgundian Carol. And one last thing, Mom, you have to come up here because they want to meet you. Okay, so thank you. So, okay, again, thank you so much for coming out, and I hope you enjoy our last piece.